A comeback for the ages, why Starship's 10th flight was so special. This is the story of a launch that captured the imagination of millions and marked a turning point in the journey to the stars. On August 26, 2025, the world watched as Starship Flight 10 soared into the Texas sky, a moment that felt like history unfolding in real time. This wasn't just another launch, it was a comeback after a year of setbacks and explosions. Each failure had been a lesson, each setback a step toward this day. SpaceX needed a win, and the pressure was immense, not just for them, but for the future of human space exploration. The eyes of the world, and the hopes of a new generation, were fixed on Starbase. What made this launch remarkable was its near-perfect execution. Every stage of the mission was a testament to relentless engineering and teamwork. The rocket flawlessly separated its two giant stages and brought both back to Earth safely. This was a feat that had eluded previous flights, and it electrified the crowd. The upper stage performed complex maneuvers, including opening its huge payload door and reigniting an engine in space. These were critical steps for future missions to the Moon and Mars. These were giant leaps, showing Starship was evolving from a test project into a real spacecraft. The dream of routine, reliable space travel suddenly felt within reach. This flight changed the narrative from if to when. The world began to believe that interplanetary travel was not just possible, but inevitable. Starship is the vehicle NASA is counting on to land astronauts on the Moon for the Artemis program, and this success brought renewed confidence. It was a crucial milestone for both SpaceX and NASA. For those dreaming of a multiplanetary future, this launch was a powerful, inspiring moment. It sparked curiosity and hope in young minds everywhere. SpaceX's philosophy, build, fly, fail, fix, was proven right. Their willingness to learn from failure had finally paid off in spectacular fashion. This launch sent a message of hope and determination to the world. It reminded us that with vision, resilience, and teamwork, even the boldest dreams can take flight. The dream of a city on Mars. What is Starship? For decades, humanity has looked up at the night sky and wondered if we could ever call another planet home. Now that dream is closer than ever before. Starship is SpaceX's answer to making life multiplanetary, a fully and rapidly reusable rocket like an airplane for space. It's designed to launch, land, and fly again, dramatically reducing the cost of reaching orbit and beyond. The two-stage system includes the Super Heavy booster, over 230 feet tall with 33 Raptor engines, and the Starship upper stage, designed for people and cargo. Together, they form the tallest and most powerful rocket ever built. Super Heavy's job is to push the rocket through the atmosphere, then return to be caught by giant arms for rapid reuse. This innovative approach could allow for multiple launches in a single day. The Starship upper stage, 165 feet tall with 6 engines, continues to orbit, re-enters, and lands upright using flaps and engine burns. Its heat shield protects it during fiery re-entry, allowing it to be used again and again. This full reusability is what sets Starship apart, aiming to make space travel affordable. The ultimate goal, Mars. But Starship could also revolutionize travel on Earth and open up the Moon and beyond. Elon Musk envisions a self-sustaining city on the Red Planet with Starship as the transport. It's a vision that inspires engineers, scientists, and dreamers around the world. Each Starship could carry up to 100 people to Mars, with tankers refueling the main ship in orbit. This in-space refueling is key to reaching distant worlds with heavy payloads. It's an ambitious plan, but every successful test flight brings it closer to reality. Each launch teaches SpaceX more about what it takes to build a truly reusable spacecraft. Starship's size and reusability make it the world's most capable rocket. No other vehicle comes close to its potential for carrying people and cargo to new worlds. The dream is no longer science fiction, it's becoming a real possibility. With every milestone, the vision of a city on Mars moves from imagination to engineering. Flight 10 was a major step toward that future, proving that the journey to Mars is not just a fantasy, but a challenge we are beginning to meet. A roar of redemption, the launch of Starship 10. The moments before launch were tense. Everyone knew how much was riding on this flight. At liftoff, 33 Raptor engines ignited, and Starship 10 thundered off the pad at Starbase, Texas. The ascent was spectacular, with all but one engine firing. Redundancy ensured the mission continued smoothly. Passing through Max Q, the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure, Starship 10 showed the strength of its design. The booster's engines burned for nearly 3 minutes, flawlessly carrying the upper stage to the edge of space. The entire ascent was stable and powerful, a testament to the fixes made after previous flights. For SpaceX and fans worldwide, every second of perfect flight was a celebration. This flawless liftoff was just the first step in a chain of successes. The stage was set for the mission's next critical moments. Starship 10's launch was a turning point for the program. A perfect dance in the sky, separation, and splashdown. This is the moment where months of planning and engineering come together in a breathtaking display of precision and power. Hot staging, where the upper stage ignites before separating, was executed perfectly, sending Ship 37 on its way to space. This complex maneuver minimizes the time between stage separation and ignition, maximizing efficiency and momentum. The Super Heavy booster flipped, performed a boost-back burn, and headed for the Gulf of Mexico. This controlled flip is a critical step, orienting the booster for its return journey. Guiding a massive booster back from space is a huge engineering challenge, relying on grid fins and thrusters for control. Every second, computers make thousands of adjustments to keep the booster stable and on course. As it descended, the booster reignited its engines for a landing burn, slowing dramatically before splashdown. The roar of the engines marks the final phase of its journey home. At 6 minutes and 40 seconds after launch, Booster 16 achieved a gentle, upright splashdown before tipping over, as planned. This delicate maneuver demonstrates the booster's ability to land with remarkable accuracy. While the ultimate goal is to catch the booster with the launch tower, this controlled water landing was a huge victory. Each successful splashdown brings SpaceX closer to fully reusable rockets. It proved the booster could survive the intense heat and forces of re-entry, then perform a precise powered landing. This is a testament to the robust design and advanced technology behind every launch. This milestone marked a major step toward full and rapid reusability, paving the way for more ambitious missions and frequent launches. SpaceX's quest for reusable rockets took a giant leap forward, inspiring engineers and space enthusiasts around the world to dream even bigger. After separation, Ship 37 continued its journey, reaching its target altitude and speed. The first major test opening the payload bay door, designed to deploy satellites. On this flight, 8 mass simulators mimicked real Starlink satellites. 18 minutes after launch, the door opened flawlessly, and the simulators were released into space. This proved Starship could function as a cargo delivery vehicle, the main goal of its early flights. Successfully deploying satellites is how SpaceX plans to fund its bigger ambitions. After cargo deployment, Starship performed an in-space engine relight, a key capability for future missions. The engine ignited perfectly, demonstrating readiness for deep space operations. Flight 10 became a true end-to-end mission simulation. Flight 10's success was built on lessons from failure. Earlier flights ended in explosions. Vibrations, weak engine mounts, and pressurization failures all played a part. SpaceX responded with rapid engineering changes, stronger fuel lines, improved engine mounts, safer pressure vessels, and a redesigned nose cone diffuser. The explosion of Ship 36 during a ground test led to new safety measures for pressure vessels and better inspection methods. Each failure provided clues, and SpaceX quickly implemented solutions. All these fixes came together for Ship 37. Flight 10 was the ultimate test, proving SpaceX had conquered its past problems. The result, a safer, more reliable Starship. Starship Flight 10's success sent a wave of relief through NASA. Starship is NASA's chosen human landing system for Artemis 3, aiming to return astronauts to the Moon in 2027. Previous failures had raised doubts, but this flight restored confidence. To land on the Moon, Starship must be refueled in orbit, requiring many successful launches. Flight 10's achievements, launch, separation, engine relight, and re-entry, were all critical steps. Beyond the Moon, Starship's ultimate goal is Mars, supporting crews for months on interplanetary journeys. Every successful flight brings the dream of a city on Mars closer to reality. Starship is turning science fiction into a future engineering project. With Flight 10 complete, SpaceX is accelerating its pace. Flight 11 will push the envelope further, possibly attempting a booster catch with the launch tower's arms. Each mission builds on the last, gathering data and improving the system. SpaceX is already building version 3, an even more reliable, capable Starship, targeting flights by late 2025. The long-term vision includes version 4, taller and more powerful, supporting Artemis and Mars missions. New factories and launch pads in Florida will enable faster launches and a true gateway to the solar system. Starship promises to make space travel affordable and routine, unlocking a future of moon bases and Mars outposts. The journey is just beginning, but the path forward is clearer than ever.